Started out as making sail, but eventually we got on the boat because that was the most important part. And the combination of being a sail maker and also skipper, it plays an important role because I get to see all the boat sails and I could make adjustments from off them. So as I sail, I watch a lot of sails, and that's how I learned to become better in terms of making sails. I remember as a little boy, I grew up around King Eric, and he was the legendary sail maker. And you know, he sort of gave me the trade. He tried to teach me it, but then back then I really wasn't interested because to me it was hard work. But then as I grew older, I continued to do it, and I just fell in love with it. And he taught me everything from start to finish in terms of how you lay out the sail, cut it, sew it, hem it, everything. What I learned from King Eric, I just tweak it a bit, you know what I mean? Like I said, I watched basically all the boats that were winning. I watched the design of their sails, and I kind of tweak it a bit and come to realize that the average boat that was winning, the sails were built by King Eric. So what I did was kind of copy that pattern, tweak it a bit, and now here we come, you know what I mean? I have some good sails out there, and everyone know you could have a good boat, but if you don't have a good sail, it doesn't make any sense. So I kind of tweak it a bit, what I learned from King Eric, and now we have some good sails coming out of Wynwood Sailmaker. The average boat take more than one sail. Back in the day, the older guys back in the day, they had one sail and they tie up the sails and stuff like that. But now these days, the sails are taking racing so serious that they're getting sails for every wind. You know what I mean? Light wind, medium, social you call it, and heavy wind. And in terms of that helps the business of making sail also, because now from back in the day you had one sail, now the guys are getting 3 and 4 sails. Because now we're down to a big sail, a big medium, small, and even a small medium. I mean a small, you know what I mean? Because they go down to a napkin. So now we have some boats out there now taking like 5 to 6 sails. So it's very good for the business in terms of sail making. The more persons participate in sloop sailing, the better the business is for the man who have to spray the boats, who have to build the boats, the man who have to make the sails and stuff like that. So the more active we be in regattas, the better it's going to be round and round, you know what I mean? So I could see it becoming bigger or even greater, especially when we could get sloop sailing as a national sport. You know what I mean? We have a brighter future in sloop sailing. And the BOB definitely, the best of the best, definitely made it possible for persons like myself to having to make more sails. The boat builder, fixing a few boats and repairing and rebuilding and even building boats, and the guy who have to spray them, do the body work, you know what I mean? Right now, for the past month, this is the most I ever see sails making, boat spraying, you know, the whole 9 yards. In the near future, someone is going to come around. Maybe a family member or somebody that's coming up will probably take it on. I have to return the favor because King Eric did it to me. You know, he passed the baton on to me in terms of sailing the boat and making the sails. So now I have to do my part and I have to pass it on to someone else before I leave the scene.